What's up, Hippo lovers? We're looking at a $20,000 Age of Empires 4 tournament. We have it being played in 3v3, and we're in the quarterfinals. We have RecoN, the Englishman, playing together with Beastyqt, the Serbian, and DeMusliM, another Englishman, and they three are obviously the big names here, and they will face up against StarCraft 2. Set of legends, big player names there. Flying in is Mr. State from the US and the two Brazilians, Kelazhur and Erik. This will be played as a best of 5 semifinals, being played in 2 dates, and I'm really excited to see this one off. We always start with Arabia, then we have 4 home maps. You're not allowed to play any civilizations that were played or that you played in the game before, so those civilizations won't be repeated afterwards. We have RecoN as the pocket. He is playing French. Pockets or the flanks are Rus and Mongols. On the other side, we have Mongols as the flank. Quite a surprise to me, with French and Rus as the flanks. You can pick the pocket position here, the player that is in the center. We will do somewhat interactive casting, especially in Dark Age, so lots of questions are appreciated here. And yeah, Rus obviously crazy good. You can go for all the bounty in the world. Very likely that you will reach tier 3. Although both Rus players are spawning at the left hand side, so there will be some contest. But obviously you can just send your scout over to your teammate and get all the deer in the world. They're professional scouts. Feels really likely. We already see Beastyqt trying to attempt the tower rush. And could have been really successful against a French player with an open gold spot here. 2 spearmen around now. Could be ugly. Let's see how we adjust. Early, thank you. Let's see how people will adjust to that. Scouts now around. Tries to go for some more harassment. Erik with the defense. State still going for more kills here on the deer. Oh, bit sloppy. Might get 2 more hits. And ooh, gets away with 27 HP. If there was trying to lame your own deer versus Rus in team games, absolutely, absolutely. Ideally, obviously, your Rus teammate should get them, but if you know, okay, Rus opponent will get them first, then you probably should kill them. I think Beastyqt could easily kill those 5 deer. Feels more likely that State will get them than that the Muslim will get them. But easier said than done. First tower out now. We're going for the School of Cavalry, and the big question is, where will Erik take gold? Gold still in the back. So very reasonable here. Going for the School of Cavalry, pretty standard approach. We also have Kelazhur with what plan? Has 1 on gold. And now goes for the barracks. What's the approach here, Mr. Kelazhur? Lots on food. Had an early ovo. Is rushing that barracks with 9 villagers? Why did we see that? I'm a bit surprised. Nice pressure here by Beastyqt to begin this one off. And I'm still a bit surprised by the position choice here of the players. Like Mongols pocket, when you easily could have had them as the flank as well. And now not a lot of villagers on food. Kelazhur, sloppy opening in my opinion. Now goes for 4 spearmen instead of 2. And delays his feudal age timing even further, so it has to be a fast castle. But Mongol fast castle against already royal knights to be coming out here pretty surely from RecoN. Don't see that as being the most efficient strategy. More spearmen coming over, 2 villagers still around. Yeah, how can we defend that? Spearman defense will be there. State now reaches feudal age as well. You can obviously track that at the right hand side. Kelazhur and Beastyqt, the only ones, the only Mongol player that are not up yet, and still queued another villager instead of trying to go up. And this is being pushed away, and that will be another 50 food, 50 gold for Mr. Beastyqt after killing the mining camp. Scout is helping out. Spearmen are getting some damage in there. Cutie, let's take a look. He has enough resources to go up now himself. Wouldn't be surprised. Instant timing there. And as mentioned before, we'll get another kill on the mining camp. But that tower is now exposed at the front. Spearman around here to find the kill. Left hand side, we have the Ruse mirror. Obviously going for professional scouts here. No surprises. Let's quickly take a look at the scout numbers. We have 4 for the Muslim. And State is sitting on 6 already. Ooh. And already 535 bounty. So sits on tier 3 while the Muslim only at 410. So was not that active. Not sure if we have another spot. RecoN even going for the deer in the back here. That's really surprising to me. That's really surprising. I think the teammate could easily send those over and help out a bit. Ooh, tower will go up. Lots of spearmen. 1 Khan out. And Erik with those 2 scouts. Not sure if that's the best play. Tower still helping out quite a bit. Villager going over there. But obviously torch damage is reasonable. We will see some losses for Kelazhur. I simply see that RecoN should be able to get quite some domination rolling here. Uncontested French pocket. Already first scouts coming over. The Muslim even sending those scouts over to his teammate Beastyqt. So nice team play there. Well, he himself doesn't have that much food, but, well, obviously short food spot. This looks reasonable. Whew. Quite some aggression. Now first pastures being dropped down. I think could have easily been set next to the oval. A bit surprising there. Archer defense. I don't see a lot of mobility coming out of the pocket there for Kelazhur. Don't think like Spearman Archer out of the pocket. You might run into some problems when it comes to taking the fights, dictating the fights, simply because the opponent always will run away from you if they don't want to take the engagements. Security has to be happy with all the food that he's getting. Oh, that's another deer spot that the Muslim should absolutely get. Oh, I'm a bit surprised. Beastyqt, did he not? He sees that. That's poor team play. That's poor team play. Not telling his teammate, by the way, you could get another 70 gold here. You could go to tier 3 a bit earlier. The Muslim sits at 415. Also, I think something that we have not thought of. Maybe in the future, actually Ruse might go over and kill all the sheep of their teammates next to the TC. Simply to get the extra 5 gold. Ooh, that's next level. That's next level play. Huh. Okay, Spearman and Archer going for it again. We see arrow slits on there. Spearman coming over, but really low HP. Khan in the back now helping out with feudal age. Spearman. Not too few losses here for Kelazhur. But will obviously get 50 food, 50 gold back by killing that one. But the next tower is already up. So quite some aggression. Not sure what RecoN is up to behind this. He's going for more Royal Knights. Chivalry finished here as well. Pop 40 out of 40 for the Muslim, who obviously just reached Castle Age. Now we're going for mass Horse Archers. Blacksmith behind this one as well. And mass amount of deer on this map to be taken. Deer at the top. Also something he got for himself. Huh, quite interesting. And Erik trying to find some night raids, but it feels Beastyqt's base should be too close together. Also could have maybe seen this one. No, the knights are coming in and nice charge attacks here. Found 2 instant villager kills. And now maybe even taking the engagement against the 2 spearmen. Wouldn't rule that one out. And we're just finding another tower kill. Okay. Big fight over here. Not that big. Sick. And only 1 spearman left. It's a Beastyqt. Some heavy losses, but he's just transitioning into Castle Age. Won't mind this one too much. More spearmen. Will defend this one quite easily. And archers obviously far, far away here for Mr. Erik. State. Ooh, those are quite some scouts. How many scouts does he have? We have 7 scouts for the Muslim. And State is sitting at a solid 9 scouts. 4 horse archers and 1 warrior monk here. Now make it a second one. Not unlikely to see up to 5 relics here. RecoN second TC? No, would really surprise me, honestly. I think Mass Knights is simply the way to go, then upgrade. And maybe after clicking to Castle Age, a second TC could make more sense. But I would have said that before I saw Mr. Yo's approach as well. And he simply played like 3 TC with French there. So, yeah, pretty different approaches, certainly. We still see more knight production, only one stable though, resource-wise. RecoN probably thinking about castling. Now get some more carcasses home. And yeah, interesting team play here. Like, sending the resources over. Ah, Kelazhur. Is this really the army that scales too well? I don't like this. I don't like this. But I also like to be proven wrong. So let's see what this brings. We'll find 2 more spearmen, most likely to go down. No, actually text the other one. Oh, I think this was intentional switch. And this is hardened spearmen, so Castle Age already out. Oh no, Feudal Age already out. And the upgrade being used. Now the question is, what will Kelazhur go for though? Is it Lancers? Is it maybe Mangudai? Mangudai have proven to be really good, especially Capwatch, if you want to watch those games. Played Mangudai really well and got lots and lots of kills in. Teaming together with Marine Lord and Hera. Huh? Quite some carcasses here. Not really sure where they want to go. Horse Archers here to chase away Mr. Erik, who is just chilling at home. Lots of villagers here in the queue. Also some more knights. This looks like far away from Castle Age. Mr. Erik, 100 food, 400 wood, yeah. Tricky spot, tricky spot. Obviously facing the Mongol tower rush. Not a pretty situation for yourself. Most of the knights now dying. One runs away. Goes for more relics, and we have 3 relics here at the right-hand side. So the Muslim will get quite a bit. Already has 3, so likely that he will go up to 6. While we see 1 only for state. Ooh, 1 at the top as well. And as we know, 9 relics on the map if we see 3v3. While state gets yet another bounty. Let's compare that. 620 bounty. And the Muslim sits at 515. So tier 3 activated for both of them. Now Horse Archers being pushed away simply because we have the Lancers of Beastyqt mixed in there. They will obviously perform a bit better than the Royal Knights. Ah, some scouts should die here. Horse Archer still chasing this one. An outpost at a quite lovely spot in the center of the map, giving some vision, getting a good idea. Oh, Royal Knight. Trying to find some more kill and should probably pay with his life. Nope, gets away. Should be able to heal up. Horse Archers now for the defense here. Another 75 gold for the Muslim. Goes even deeper into tier 3. Obviously no upgrade after that one possible. And we need a monastery. Indeed, that's happening. Where are the 3 monks coming over? Give me 1, give me 2, give me a late 3rd one. Does Roos Bounty have a limit? I don't think so. Like, you don't obviously increase your gather rate, but I think you can still get more gold. If you can't get more gold, I think their 3rd landmark would get weaker. Right? Because that the one that's spawning deer and generating gold instead of the Abbey of Trinity. Okay, quite some armies now. Only waiting for more knights to arrive as well. Spearman could be performing reasonable. And this one. Quite a nice mix. That's something for like an Age of Empires screenshot, right? Beautiful graphics. And my face. Hi-oh. And obviously you in chat. Look at how actively they're clicking. Nothing is happening, but simply like constantly checking the armies. Another tower now. Mainly barracks. So weird. So weird. Something that I would always say is a wrong choice. Like Mongols from pocket going mass. Spearmen here? Just feels wrong. But well, I can see it with the field construction of Siege to get some nice pressure on. The Rus player now walling solid quarter of the map to give some more control. Erik's still feudal, that's kind of a problem. Yeah, maybe that's why they're camping there, but Royal Institute will finish pretty soon. And then we can get some more upgrades on our horses. Okay, horse archers moving away here. We are still lacking Beastyqt's army. He is coming from the side though. Still tries to micro down all those Royal Knights. Is it enough to one-shot? He certainly, every single time when he shoots, is having some losses himself. So maybe should rethink that one. Bit surprised that that's his choice. Does anyone know if 3v3 maps are in the tournament? Obviously everyone that checks Wikipedia knows about the full map pool. And knows that something like Confluence will be added. Boulder Bay is an option. And one more that has some form of water. Danube River. At least those. That's a big clear up. That's what I said, right? Kelazhur, he cannot really take this fight too well. He has to commit. We still, Erik, I think this was Royal Knights, so no real upgrades, no veteran upgrade there. And now they're in such a big pickle. Okay, it was veteran Royal Knights, but so many losses. Ooh, the mobility simply not there. Been saying it from very early on, and it was just waiting for one fight. And then the Knight Lancer Horse Archer composition. It's just the beautiful thing. You can decide when you want to fight. Oh, that's a big raid. Okay, but instant reaction by Erik. Good on him. So many colors. That's what you love to see about team games, right? And red and blue moving in. Horse archers need to micro away, but yellow coming from this side. Lots of yellow coming from the side. Uh-oh, and all those green units should be dying here. Spearmen, I don't really see them engaging into this one too well. Villagers probably more than could fit into the TC. Being relatively exposed, pulls those away. Horse archers are trying to micro away, but more horse archers of DeMusliM are coming in. And this feels like a pretty solid spot here for our Strelboras and Mr. Beastyqt going in for the potentially last kill here. Erik, he can't really get too much done. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, now has to fight with villagers. And he's tapping out 1-0 for our English-Serbian mix. Ay. Lots of stuff that I could criticize again that I already criticized in the game, so we will save that one. What I loved from DeMusliM, Beastyqt, and RecoN was their positioning. Loved the French pocket there, lots of mobility, and then Beastyqt with the Mongol tower rush. Just paid off really nicely, and as you can see here in the end, the villager count relatively even. Obviously Erik got some raids in, so he was on the lower side. RecoN then adding a second TC plus French bonus, and the military count should be pretty good for Mr. DeMusliM. Indeed went really high and stayed, who also sort of had some horse archers, but then this one massive fight where you saw the green army just plummeting down, holy moly, makes it really tricky for a comeback after that one. And KD for Kelazhur, indeed, kind of what we feared. 30 against 82. Obviously the cheap units, but not what you want. Erik, negative KD, and stayed also. So all three negative KD against all three positive KDs. Not much wiggle room there. 6 race captured for the Muslims. So much going right for them. And this is quite a convincing performance, I have to say. Pretty damn solid, and they are leading 1-0. What will happen now is that we will have them picking a home map, them being the losers of game number 1, which is Ethan Fence, and we will pick civilizations that were not played by the team respectively in game number 1. Welcome to game 2. People on YouTube. We will have the Nubi River, as you all know, some water in the center, 2 sacred sites, and our civilizations are RecoN with the Delhi Pocket. Then we had the Muslim with the Holy Roman Empire flank, wrong side. Ideally wanted to be at the left-hand side, but you can only pick the pocket, not the flank. And Chinese over here at the left-hand side. On the other side, we have Mr. Erik playing Holy Roman Empire. He wants to be left because obviously shorter distance towards the relics, wants to get to at least 3 relics uncontestedly. And English, the pocket, and we have Delhi as the flank again. I don't like English too much on this map. We've seen it before earlier, and they struggled quite a bit. I think Chinese are the way better civilization. Not the biggest fan. Not the biggest fan, I have to say. Don't see them performing too well. Longbows, the distance is so long, you don't want to be close to the water because they really die quickly. The longbows, 2 ships. Does not excite me too much, I have to say. Early walls here by RecoN. Quite a surprise. Huh. Age of Walls. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, goes for the quick walls here. So was expecting scouts to come over, but did not happen. Did we have a dock yet from RecoN? Sitting in 300 wood. Wow, he was really scared of this. He built the walls before the dock. I think now you have to go double dock to compensate for this. Oh, interesting. Goes for it really defensively. China front. Can obviously go for a good water play early on. Huh. RecoN? Oh no, don't tell me he built the mosque. Is that necessary? I'm not sure. Not sure here. And now, yeah, won't be the second dock. Okay. And we have the Muslim obviously going for the dock in the back as well. China, as the oldest player, can build a good barbecue for defense and water control. Yep. It's far away though, right? Just think about, like, that's a Chinese player. How far they need to walk with like 4 villagers or something if you want to build it here. It's not like super easy. So I'm not even sure if that's the option. But yeah, technically it could be a nice block for sure. But map size 6 means distance is longer. Okay, maybe wall off here. Could be an option for Mr. Beastyqt, who got quite some aggression in game number 1. Everyone loves a nice barbecue at the river. Except vegans. And except of people that don't appreciate a good time. I already mentioned vegans. Okay, no. Yeah, Beastyqt, well, he goes for the walls and will be pretty happy with this one now, completely uncontested, although lots of scouts should be out on the map. So quite interesting that the Americans are not contesting this at all. Low effort joke, man. 80% of my jokes are low effort. Thanks for noticing. Hera-coating yesterday said to cancel those trees at the edge. Or those walls at the edge and get 10 wood back. What about grilling vegan stuff? Can still be fun, I think. Sure. Do you remember the last time we had fun grilling that salad? Oh yeah, that was fun. Nearly as fun as the last time we were eating that one zucchini. Oh yes, now I remember. What a fun barbecue. Yeah. Grilling vegan, grilling vegans, that's the way to go. Most of my burgers are from fully vegan cows. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah. Oh, state? Is he committing against the villager? He should, right? Vegan haters always the loudest. Ah, guys, okay. Yeah, well, we might have too many new people here, right? That don't know. Like, guys, I'm vegan. I just hate dumb vegans because they make other vegans look dumb. Grilled pineapple is the bomb. I like that, yeah. So, calm down. I know that a lot of people would have gotten offended either way. Maybe I should just stay to Age of Empires. But then again, I offend Age of Empires 2 fans if I play Age of Empires 4. Oh boy. And just imagine the hate that will be coming in now that I signed up for an Age of Empires 2 tournament and people will be finally, you're finally playing Age of Empires 2 again. And how big the hate is going to be when they realize it's not the Age of Empires 2 that they wanted. The tears of dumb people already dropping there. Some grilled zucchinis and portobello. Yeah, it's a good one. You know, some mushrooms are so good, I would call them portobello. AOC tournament or what? No, deathmatch. It's not real Age of Empires. Those special mushrooms? Oh boy. Okay, so Longbow man around, trying to rest a bit here, but Jungs should be able to deal with that quite easily. Especially because it's such a long river and reinforcement is not that easy. Not sure how much Longbows can do. Scout around, will find a kill, but obviously lost their scout as well. Okay, extra town center here for Mr. Beastyqt. We have RecoN playing with on stone now. Not really horse opening. And Ragnar's Cathedral here with the stable approach. So the Muslim likely to go for some Knight Arenas. Probably will clear up the center. While we have Kelazhur going with the defense. And State, what is he up to? Goes for the second mosque. We'll get to Castle Age pretty soon as well. I think if we go double mosque, we need to see some blacksmith. Like, my tongue can't pronounce the plural of blacksmith. Blacksmith? I feel like a lizard if I'm trying to say that. Blacksmith. Can we check the relic position? I can't really see that on the map. Yeah, already some on the way. We had 4 in the center here. 2 at this end. So we will have DeMusliM at least get 2. We had 1 in the center, I thought. Is it already contested or no? Maybe I misremembered. So it was 5 at the bottom, 2 at the side here. Obviously now it's tricky because some is already going back. Oh yeah, that was the one from the center, I believe. And Erik will get it home. So feels very likely, wow, far away Ragnar's Cathedral. So 3 is kind of guaranteed here. Tries to Vololo that scout away. Sheep not being taken. And RecoN cannot intercept that. Feels very likely that both HRE players will get their 3 relics. Okay, Jung needs to micro back a bit. Kelazhur with quite some aggression. Should be able to convert sheep. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. Feels a bit like a joke. 3 sheep walk into a bar and get converted. Maybe not the best joke. Maybe not the best joke. Okay, barracks now. So State might be going for men-at-arms here, I would think. Obviously, Delhi needs to make something happen in Castle Age. Went for a compound of the defenders, so very likely that it will be men-at-arm play or spearman play. And then going for some stone walls and some towers here. Now the junk's still around. Mixed Castle Age and Feudal Age here. Wouldn't be surprised if lots of Castle Age timings are flying in pretty soon. Some stone walls here by Mr. Beastyqt, and has some palisade walls here at the side as well. Chalk is so-so. I will take it. Yeah, with 9 relics on the field, it's really tough to not see 3 relics for either HRE player. 2 plus 1 equals 4, so 5 for both of them, meaning 3. And Palace of Swabia, so going imp now already. That will be like an 11:30 imp timing here. 16 villagers on the palace. Really solid approach by Erik, obviously aided by the fishing ships, so makes it pretty easy here. Galley for the defense. And we're already going for the sacred site. State is taking some control here, and stone walls. Huh. That's fast timing, yeah. Pretty damn solid for sure. And the big question for me is still what State is doing. I think barracks in the center could have made more sense to me. What he's doing here. DeMusliM goes for the knights. No imp play. I'm a bit surprised by that. 600 food, 400 gold. Can obviously go up pretty soon. Will have the golden come. Will just guarantee himself some map control. But obviously better eco for Erik to be expected. Those longbowmen will be cleared up. Goes for... Oh, actually nice surround here. Oh, I like that. I like that quite a bit. Huh. Junk now helping out. War Junk as well. And that is even one-shotting those longbowmen. So pretty easy kill. Gets a second one. Third shot maybe. No, goes for the tower. And third shot, yeah. Okay. Can't be too unhappy with that. Found 4 kills. Still some dancing. All those towers will be cleared up. And they get the control. Big stone walls here now by Erik. But that means he accepts that those sacred sites will be lost at one point. Obviously, Scholars still taking the gold here. Won't mind this one too much. More stone walls as well. This could be a long one. This could be a long one. Ooh. Tower actually finds the kill against the War Junk. I wouldn't mind another dock here. Seems like RecoN could have gone for something a bit more on the greedy side. And that outpost is going to fall. Obviously, that sacred site is not getting controlled. So don't get too excited when it comes to the sacred site counter. DeMusliM can now click up to Imperial Age as well. And actually goes for a lumber camp. What's happening here? DeMusliM, we're looking at you. Okay, Palace of Swabia is now coming in. And quite some knights. Quite some map control. While our other HRE player still on the boomy side. 50 villagers here. Erik himself is sitting at 74. So already pretty solid advantage. And that's only increasing till we get that Palace of Swabia up. So I would think something like the 30 villager lead is something we could see. Sacred site still ticking away. I'm a bit surprised. Those men-at-arms not achieving too much. Delhi. What can they do? I don't think they're that great in this state of the game. Maybe even sending resources over could be a thing. Tower elephants at least makes some sense. But I think the production needs to be further forward. Just build it here at least, if not in the center. Just takes so much time to get over there. Are you excited for the elephant animation cancel? Okay, okay. Let's see about that. Still around here. Sacred site will be neutralized. That one still under full control. 200 gold per minute. State won't mind that at all. And I think just neutralize and then run away. Oh, he misses. He misses like 1 percentile. Oh, and now reclaiming the sacred site. Oh, this is good. This was really, really close. Didn't want to take the fight against all the spearmen there. Now Lancers are joining the party as well. Could go for it again. But that elephant, obviously not too shady against those knights even. Spearmen and men-at-arms are around. I think this should still be a better fight for RecoN and DeMusliM, simply because numbers were better. That knight is a dancing mood here for sure. Okay, now finish dancing. Some more micro shenanigans, and the elephant will go down. Other elephant most likely after this one as well. And that means no more 200 gold per minute for you, kind sir. Bombards already out for our HRE. What are other plays? Chinese player, what are you up to? Okay, Clockwork Tower goes for some Springles. Also has some Palace Guards and Clock Tower, Nest of Bees. So went for some shenanigans here. Now goes for the Stone Walls at that end. It'll be interesting to see if a big push through the center is the way to go. In the 3-3, Chinese can go like 10 bombards and other 2 go army, no? I think so. I think so. We have mainly seen Fire Lancer play, though. And that's a lot of barracks. Holy moly. Holy moly. Huh, what in general meta for 3-3 so far? Maybe best to answer after it suits you, thanks. Obviously depends on the map. So far, I think Ruse Horse Archer out of the pocket. On Arabia maps, and Mongol French as the flanks. But not easy for me to say. Demo number 1, demo number 2, could be some kills. I think he should have sacrificed the knight there. Oh, actually that's... Wow, what? That is with upgrade, no? Yeah, he already got the explosion upgrade. Mr. Erik. Oh, that was crazy range. Oh boy, that's just so broken. And Wonder Race on Hill and Dale. Yeah, somewhat. Although our Hill and Dale game from today did not have a Wonder Race. Okay, keep now coming up. I think Elephant Switch makes lots of sense. Mangonel around. 3 Mangonels here, some Bombards. So the Holy Roman Empire player actually going full siege. Did not use the university yet. Huh, bit on the surprising side. Okay, Spearmen shouldn't really do too well against 3 Nest of Bees. Oh, that's quite suicidal. Okay, only focusing on the one at the front. Now 2 keeps against each other. Sprinkles from the distance, but now Bombards shooting in there as well, and that shouldn't be the greatest thing for the Nest of Bees that I think need to disengage here. And indeed they need to run. That keep won't stay up or won't even try to be put up. Now Lancers are moving in. I like the situation here for our Americans. Huh. Double keep here for the defense though. But I think we need something against the Bombards. Either need to go something on water, and now it should be just like a tower fest, right? And once you have like 4 or 5 towers, those... Oh, look at that. That's a really nice play. It's a really nice play. Because if you get all those up, then... the demos can't come in. That's what I wanted to say. Because obviously it's so tricky to cross here if you go for demos. Or like if you don't have the full control that the opponent can't go for demos. Not much around, but still no towers yet. It's only stone walls. Ooh. The Muslim with the big demo as well. Now flies in with his. Gets the snipe. Second snipe. But Springles now from distance. Oh, Bombards need to be repaired. Why are there no towers for State? What's happening here? State, apparently not enough stone, I thought, but has 16 on stone now. Quite a surprise. More demos being added. Bombards didn't do what they wanted, but also at least pushing the opponent away for now. And still 2 sacred sites. Honestly, what's the sacred site timer? What's the sacred... Ooh, this could be interesting. 500 food received from RecoN. And we're in the point of view of state. Okay. Side timer is at 7.5 minutes? Okay. Thanks. Okay, finally the tower's being built here. Bombards could obviously kill those docks. Would make lots of sense. Who's going for siege? Should probably be the clock tower player. But for now it's mainly Springle production. Huh. Beastyqt is Imperial Age as well. Everyone except State and Kelazhur. Wow, even getting killed from here. Oh, this is so broken right now. So broken. It's not how it should work. Another demo. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. For everyone who doesn't know, there's an upgrade that should make demos 40% better. Like, or 40% more radius. And it actually is 140% more radius. So basically, the full area is increased by like factor 8.7 or something. I once did the math. It's like way too crazy strong. Like, yeah. Completely broken right now. Let's hope that is on the list of bug fixes. Okay, some control here. Bombards. Ooh, really low on HP. But still controlling quite a bit. Minute 28. They need to hold. Now some keep and mining camp there. Still getting reasonable gold. Obviously going to Imp. Could make some sense. State. Stays in Castle Age. Obviously Imp for Delhi. Not the greatest thing ever. I think Kelazhur though should really start thinking about imping here. The question is like, what does he want to do in Imp? Probably go up with the keep could make sense. Tricky. Okay, Bombard's dealing with those fishing ships. Out of the stealth forest. A shot a kill. Can't complain about that. And more towers now, but those are too close maybe to get the... Actually, now if the Bombards are dealing with the docks, it's not a big problem. Okay, now we have the resources to go Imp. Mr. Kelazhur, where are we building our landmark? Not really happening right now. Okay, some army coming over here, villagers. Let's quickly get back. Lancers, but they need some siege support to contest the sacred site. Roughly 4 minutes to go. Oh, I think those demos might even find the kill here. It's so broken. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that's disgusting. Ay, 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 ay. Where's the siege? Okay, 1 bombard now coming. I think once they see all this army here, they should probably push through the center. But it's not easy. Oh, that's a lot of bombards. Holy moly. Still, I'm not sure if I like RecoN going that heavily on bombards. If you have the Chinese player as well. That could go for them. Just more HP. More everything. More everything. What's happening now? They go on the wall. Looking at that. And yeah, this one cannot be defended. Okay, so game will continue for quite some time. RecoN now the wall off here. Doesn't want to have to see more demos coming over. And quite some docks being built. Okay. DeMusliM goes for them. Is there a chance for wonder? It's probably the next step we have to ask ourselves. Resource-wise, I don't really see it happening here. Stone-wise, DeMusliM, was he even ever on stone? Potentially not. Some people are floating massive amount of resources, but still, like, stone might be the scarce resource here. Okay, dealing with lots of those ships, those docks, and oh, docks now over here. Erik goes for full demo. That's interesting. Okay. Bombards could easily deal with this one, but well, Tower just gets some shots off. Good for him. Pretty stalemate game here. Okay, tower will go down. Demos can easily open those walls. More stone walls behind here for Mr. State. Maybe can even get those walls up here. Oh, that's good for them. Also, the army is being pulled back, I would assume. Ooh, really passive game. If you tuned in the last 25 minutes and didn't really attend the first Q&A that we did, maybe now it's your time to join in again. If money is on the line, of course they will resort to this stuff. Well, there's also like stuff. Okay, this is clearly not intended in the game. Let's not do it. Or let's not go for it. Right, we have seen that before. 2 demos! 2 demos! That is not how this game is designed. Jesus Christ. Ah, well. That's lots of bombards. Okay, how do we address that? That's still a lot of army. But you can't really engage into those bombards because once they get a demo out, like those should all fall from this demo, no? That's a lot of mangonels as well. Holy moly. Just delete 1 demo. Delete 1 demo or 2 demos. No, they didn't. I think could have been a good option. Bombards are going deep here for RecoN. I'm not really sure if that's the greatest fight ever. The DeMusliM feels okay. He can't really fight in that choke. Lots and lots of mangonels. Hallelujah. Obviously, people learned that that's a really good thing in those massive fights. Still lots of bombards around. More from Mr. Beastyqt here as well. Feels a bit like State's army is still looking pretty good. Is now an imp. Upgrades should be flying in for him. Let's get an update on that one. And he is getting upgrade to elite spearman. Obviously will take quite a long time. And that's kind of it. Still produces from home. Absolutely hate that. But okay. And the full siege now by Beastyqt. Maybe the elephants are going for it. I think taking 2 elite elephants, or like, yeah, the stable elephants, could be a good option here for State. Oh god, now you're getting fully shreked. Oh no, now the time of the Chinese has come. Ooh boy. I think exploding the 2 demos here could have finished the game. They were so deep in because they were pushed in. And I think there were like 50 elite knights around. I think so. Okay, another check for resources for wonder. If you put your money together, both teams could afford one, using the market a bit. Yeah, yeah. Beastyqt is not far away from it. I think this would make a lot of sense to build a wonder here. Did I miss one? Wonder tracker? No. Income per minute. We see DeMusliM heavily on stone. Ooh. DeMusliM is building a wonder. Why do I not see it? Oh, he is. But with only 8 villagers? That's a mistake. That can't be right. That's way too slow. Don't you, if you want to build a wonder, pull like 25, 30 villagers? I think that makes way more sense. Don't like that one too much then. And yeah, we have the counter wonder here. And Erik's might finish faster. Erik might finish faster, but he's not really building it with enough villagers. He has 39 there. That has to be finished faster. He's not pulling all the builds. Big mistake by Erik. Oh. It's still, like, lots of them are still working. Okay, now he pulls them. Uh-oh, uh-oh. 2.2 against 2.78, but it's 8 villagers. I think 8 villagers is a major mistake. Oh. And it's 39. 3.6 HP. 3.9. He will overtake. 4.1. 4.3. I think this was a crazy misplay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Defend Erik's wonder is now the new objective of the game. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's take a look at it. Who's living in that hut? Mich gelüstet das. Okay. Yeah, I think that was a big misplay. Oh, also 6.5k HP? Oh, this one only has 5k HP. Ah. Huh. Okay, but how do you get to the other side now? Ooh, big army. Do we have some walls here? Only one layer of palisades. That might not be enough. But maybe just preparing 2 demos could be good enough. Elite Spearman now coming over. Bombard still getting quite some kills. Destroy DeMusliM's wonder. Well, the Muslim is already destroying quite some stuff here. Oh, those were demos here from distance, though. And so many knights going down. This is not like, this is... Please. People are complaining about animation cancelling. They have not seen demos, apparently. This is an even bigger wonder race. Although, Chinese... Ooh... Demos is dump? I don't think demos are dump. I think this one upgrade of demos is dump. Okay, that landmark obviously will go down. Berkshire Palace against all those bombards. Ooh, okay, this game will be interesting. I honestly see Destroy Boras together with Beastyqt getting quite some push then. Elite Spearman from the side though. Oh, that's a lot. Bombards. I have to disengage here. How many do we have? We have 9 bombards. I wouldn't mind to see more. Look at those resources. Way too many villagers. 130 villagers. I think at this stage of the game, like having 80 is totally fine. Look at the floating resources. Just for the love of God, get to 20 bombards. Even if not more, right? It is probably the best unit in the game that we have right now. Chinese bombards. And go to Ming Dynasty is only Song. Me no likey. With those resources, that has to be a mistake. Okay. So mass keep. Trying to get stuff here. I think it's already time to go like mass stone walls. Do we have a side attack prepared as well? Left hand side? I think that's something that they really should do. To force more mistakes from the opponent. Oh god, look at that. 6 of them needed to shoot. Or we see Erik moving in way too deep. Way too deep. Now all the knights are coming in. This is a massive fight. I don't even know what to do here. And yeah, we see still a lot of those elephant tower or tower elephant archers. Tower war elephants. And they are going in deep, and they are getting quite some hits off against those bombards, and that is really good. Oh god, they're getting pushed back. This one looks good for the Americans. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Bombards. Look at that amount of bombards by Erik. Crazy play. How can he afford that many? He's sitting on a solid 8 bombards here. And with that 10 mangonels, so quite some siege. Hui, oi, 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 oi. Wonder timer is at still a solid 10 minutes, so 46 minutes is what you can roughly expect. Whew. Does the fight even matter? They can't cross the water? Well, they still have 12 range bombards, right? So they snipe all demos from distance. And they can kill all the dogs. So if they're like here in 5 minutes, I still think they have a good shot. Yeah, there's not a lot of defense between here. Great pellets of Flensburg. Okay. Demos to outrange bombards? No, they don't. Oh, maybe. No, I actually think it's like 3.5 range. Or something. Just feels crazy. When will we see better spectator cast overview? No official information on that. Okay, Tower Elephant number, quite nice. Still think like better elephants could be an option here. Not really something we're taking into though. And they're getting pushed back. Wow. Wow, what a crazy game. Yeah, for everyone who's not German, Flensburg, really famous city in Germany. Because if you do any traffic violations, all the process of like how much your fine is and all the tracking is done in an agency in Flensburg. So like Flensburg is a synonym in Germany for like traffic violation. Or like processing of traffic violations. Has BC gone Ming yet? I would be surprised. He is Tang. Oh, he has 950 HP. Okay, so he is Ming. Yeah, he's Ming. Yeah. How many Flensburg points you got? 0, obviously. 0 violations. I think in all my years of driving I had to pay 130 euro fee once. It was actually last year. Okay, bombard count is quite nice. 14 bombards now. Can we snipe some from distance? Oh man, what a wild one. What a wild one. So many mangonels around here still. They're obviously adding quite some stuff in those fights. Oh, look at all the dust in the air. Could we see? 7 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Bombard's now a bit overextending. Is there a side attack? Nothing happening. That's sloppy. Oh, that's actually broken. But there's no production. There's no extra dogs here. They're just playing it so one-dimensional through the center. Just get stuff done here. Like 3 bombards. Get some knights in. Oh, actually, we had knights in. It's simply fully walled. Okay, okay, I will take that back then. Maybe go for landmark snipe. Yeah, the landmark snipe of teal could actually been something. Ah, he walled the Regn's Cathedral as well. Clever, clever, clever play to avoid the snipe. That's so smart. Really great play by our Ethan fans. More bombard action here. More elephants being added now as well from Mr. RecoN. I'm so surprised that we don't see the stable elephants. I think they could have really added some damage output. Obviously, a really big investment, but people are floating so many resources, I would assume. Obviously, 5.5 minutes to go. Current resources, as you can see. Especially with sending some resources, we could see quite some reasonable elephant amounts on the field. Not really happening right now, though. 5.5 minutes to go. Knights, I think, all died, right? Are we trying to go for something tricky? Those demos all died as well. I think like redocking here, going for more buildings could have been something. Ay, 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 ay. And they're advancing, but advancing too slowly, it feels. Obviously, Chinese bombards are still a good thing. It just feels like building that monument, the wonder, with only 8 villagers was a big, big mistake. Would have not, I would say, would not have happened to someone that is experienced in Age of Empires 2 team games. Someone that already has built a wonder and seen that being played out. Just makes such a big difference. If the opponent gets the idea, just adjusting resources, sending some over, and then you're in a good spot. If you just send triple the amount of villagers. On this case, it was even more. What was it? 39 to 8? No, not a crash again. Oh, I just selected a unit that died, I believe. Ay, 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 ay. But obviously, we will steal content again. Feels nearly man, though. And, yeah. Do I have the highest quality here? Ay, ay, ay. Feels a bit bad, man. But still, you can see that Beastyqt is advancing. We are down to 4 minutes only here for Mr. Erik and his full team. Springald still defending. RecoN now with his own tower elephants continues to push in. Grenadiers even being mixed in. Trying to add some more damage there at the front. Makes lots of sense. More splash damage. Makes a lot of sense. Especially if we have lots of units. This could be some big demos here. Needs to squeeze through. Oh, Kelazhur. He might be in problems. Those demos, they can easily find some kills. And boom! Gets at least 30 units there. Opens the doors kills the gate as well. But only 3 minutes. Oh god, this is getting so tight now. Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Springald from distance. Trying to make something happen. We need some demos. Now from the Americans as well. The push is coming in. 3 minutes to go, and most of the defense was on that in that area. Demos now could be coming over. Could be a big hit. Tries to micro back. TeamSpeak. Everyone is probably screaming like, "Let's go away!" And I want to see more docks. What's happening here? Wasn't it super unflexible play of DeMusliM to finish the wonder despite being late instead of going for a stronger push? The question is, does 12k resources make such a big difference if everyone has such a big bank? The thing is now, if they kill the wonder, they automatically win the game because there's no chance that the opponent can kill the wonder. So, yeah, but if you kill the wonder, you always win. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think if you know how deeply the opponent is likely to build the wonder, or maybe even see it, then cancelling it and saving the 12k resources might have been a better thing. Yeah. Could have been an easy 20 more elephants. I agree. And now they're still going in deep. 2 minutes to go. This is a big fight. Oh god, so much army here out still on the field. Oh god, all the siege slowly dying of Erik. More bombards behind this. Don't have enough stone walls. This is tough. And not a lot of HP on that monument, on that wonder, as we know. Only 5k, so bombards instantly strike that one. Wall already down as well. Oh god, this is getting so intense. What's the population looking like here? We had 112 for Kelazhur. He doesn't have the production. Look at that. 29 food. Now goes for some paper walls in front of it. No way. No way. That's good enough. Tries to somehow stall. This goes for more stone walls around. More knights are pushing in. DeMusliM. They know it's only 1 minute 13 second timer. Bombards are coming closer. They need to keep those bombards out of range. But those knights seem to be blocking all those walls. It seems like so many villagers could be sniped. Even trade guards are joining, but bombards are just going in too deep. 50 seconds to go. Bombards, it feels like they are going in deep enough. What a great play. And I was skeptical of this. Now the next wall is being attacked. 48 seconds. This is one of the best games. One of the best team games I've ever seen. Uh-oh, bombards are getting attacked though. How many bombards are surviving? It feels like at least 2 at the front are still alive. Feels like a third one is squeezing through. Now the first knights are going in. 38 seconds. They are screaming probably in Discord here. Going down to 3k HP. Mangalots from the side. So much army is coming in. 28 seconds. Do we find the kill? It feels like it's a yes. DeMusliM with his last hits. More elephants are coming over as well. 23 seconds. And the wonder falls. Erik surrenders. GG. What a crazy game. The Strelboras and Beastyqt are taking game number 2 in a crazy game, in an absolutely crazy game here. Double wonder, big slipper there, allowing the opponent to finish the wonder first. And what a push. And Chinese are crazy. And that's what I said from the beginning. English, you get a nice advantage at the start, but it felt like demos and those Chinese bombards in the end decided the game, and we see how the 3 American players dropped so much there. What a crazy game. 2-0 now the scoreline. Obviously sorry that I couldn't provide you with sound. My game crashed in the end here, and we've seen how poor Erik was constantly below population limit. Like, that's 130 for the last 24 minutes. That's not competitive. That's not competitive enough. No. Whew. Sick game indeed. Whew. Up next, another home map for our Americans. Welcome back, Hippo lovers on YouTube. We actually had a full game 3 that maybe some hardcore fanboys could call over. And we had the Americans disconnecting. It was roughly 20 minutes in, and admin decision was to replay that game. So, well, we will just see another high view game here. We will have RecoN as the French pocket. We will have Beastyqt as the Mongol flank, and DeMusliM playing Rus. On the other side, we have French for Mr. Erik. We have Kelazhur being the Mongol pocket, and State as the Rus flankerino. So how this played out last time, we had really passive game. Mangodai opening from the Mongol player into Lances, and it felt like the DeMusliM with mass horse archers was kind of dominating the game, and at least was in a really good position. And lots of villagers kills happened, but obviously Erik disconnected for at least a minute till players realized. So might have been misleading there. We have at least have seen quite some villager kills. Let's see how this one plays out, and let's see if maybe Beastyqt is going for some wild aggression. Ooh, look at that. What is this one? Okay, I thought someone was disconnecting again. Okay. All good in the hood. Scout count for State will be interesting. I think 3 makes sense. Only 2. What's happening here? Why do we not have more scouts? In this game, like, you can easily play 4 scouts, I believe, no? In a team game? Let's go for all the wolves, all the deer on the map. Huh. I'm a bit surprised that we didn't add more. Has to be really fast feudal age timing then. Holy moly. While on the other side, DeMusliM, he is playing with 4 scouts. Okay, so I'm expecting a way higher bounty for DeMusliM here. Could maybe even go up to 600. Wouldn't really surprise me. Obviously, lots of deers on the map. Lots of wolves, so good chances there to go wild and then get some good numbers of carcasses to yourself and your teammates. So we had 260 while state is sitting at 195, so difference not as big as I would have expected. And now state has 4 as well, so maybe it didn't really update, or he just produced 2. Okay, makes all way more sense now. 4 against 4, and we are killing here. Obviously should always go into the Muslim's favor. He should just always get the double kill quite easily with 2 scouts. No way state can get a shot in between both arrows hitting. Yeah, and he was late to the party like 4 times in a row. So good opening for the DeMusliM here, getting that one again. 195 bounty. The DeMusliM sits at 330 already. Pretty crazy, pretty crazy. And yeah, we're obviously expecting full play here with professional scouts. Knights out of the pocket. And Mongol player will be the big question mark here. On the other side, School of Cavalry. And this Mongol player is something that we need to take a look at as well. Not on gold right now, Mr. Kelazhur. Huh. In our first attempt, he actually built quite some towers at different spots, trying to control the middle and get some vision for everyone. I will be curious to see what's happening this time. Still not on gold, so not really expecting the archer play. Or the Mangudai play. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, Beastyqt could even consider killing those here, right? It's so far away from the DeMusliM. The DeMusliM now on 5 scouts. State sits on 6 scouts. Okay. Could maybe send some more sheep over to Mr. Kelazhur, who is now going for the archery range. So same approach again. Some Mangudai opening. Maybe tries to find some of the scouts. Could be a nice interception. Also really good against the early knights, obviously. And early in this case being the adjective, not part of the noun. Because it's the early royal knight, not the early knight. Why the Deerstone's landmark is good. Well, your units are moving faster, which is nice. And I don't think you can really trade on this map. It's way too open, way too easy to raid you, plus you really need army, otherwise one of your teammates is getting punished. So it's simply like, if one landmark is not an option at all, the other one is most of the time the better one. Do you think it's realistic to expect a state of the game where we won't have that many mirror matches? The fewer civs you have, the more mirror matches you will have. And the worse the maps you have, the more mirror matches you will have. So, like, expecting the same amount of mirror matches like in AoE 2 would be completely delusional. That would mean we need more civs and better maps. And then, with that, also better balancing. But, yeah. Those are 3 factors. Like, people only think about balancing, but that's only a small part. It will always be like that. Some civs are better than others on a certain map. And that's how civilizations should be designed, right? Obviously, we don't want to have, like, clear free wins, like French on water maps when the game came out. That was just so bad, and no one enjoyed that. And that's kind of, like, killing the enjoyment of water forever. For some, at least. And that was, like, really bad. But, yeah, I don't think we can really expect that every civ is viable on every single map. At least mirror matches are balanced. Yep, agreed. You will see a lot of skill in mirror matches, and people underappreciate that, I believe. So how is this Harden Khan going down? One more shot. And the kill there. RecoN coming around with his own knight and blocking this one off. Got a kill. So 2 villagers down. Erik with a nice raid. Are you in favor of buffing weak stuff or nerfing OP stuff? Both. Very the answer. What should happen if that maps where Civ pick is forced aren't part of the tournaments? But that's hard one right now. What should happen is that maps where Civ pick is forced aren't part of tournaments. Well, that's what we kind of are already doing, right? Like 4 or 5 maps are not included in 1v1 tournament. Ancient Spires, Black Forest, Archipelago, one island map, like Warrington Islands or something. So that's actually what's happening. Yeah. Okay, so Beastyqt just played Fast Castle as well. Then we'll go Lancers. Really passive game here. Mango Dyer, I would be surprised if they achieved a lot. Defended against the Knight a bit. Now going for a bit of raiding. Knights are around and feels like full Knight Lancer and Horse Archers, most likely. Really passive game compared to the others. Feels like people didn't really find a lot of action, plus distance is so long. Maybe you need to play this one map size smaller? Last game drop, or did they just take long to start? Yeah, it was. It dropped. Scroll back 9 minutes in this VOD, and I gave you an introduction of it. Villagers are being pulled now. Is he? Ooh, gets 1 villager. Gets... yeah, exactly 1. Maybe some more. 2. And Mango Dye around here as well. So that's going to be quite some villager losses. Holy moly. How many villagers went down there? 8, 9? Something like that? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 24 villagers here for DeMusliM. Let's compare that with State, who should have the same. 33. So could be like 8, 9 villagers going down here. Ooh, what a crazy raid. Oh, this is so good. Oh. And not a lot of army around there. And all of a sudden, the Mango Dice, I've questioned them at least twice. They really paid off. Obviously, Castle Edge timing will be late here. Step It Up still not finished. While we see the other Mongol player already going for quite some solid Lancer production here. State obviously tier 3 and DeMusliM. Oh, only tier 2. Some hiccups here or what? That's a bit surprising to me. 425 bounty only. Sick. Lots of stuff going really well here for the Americans this game. Huh. For archery range production for State. No chance. No chance that DeMusliM will be able to afford that. Ay, 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 that really hurt. Okay, villagers being pulled here. Okay, first relics being picked off as well. Obviously makes a lot of sense. Maybe a comeback mechanic there. If we get up to 6 relics here being DeMusliM. Still get some reasonable shots in from distance. But look at that. Now out of gold here, Mr. RecoN. Kind of fighting the 2v1, has to be healing up. Oh, this is such a good opening. Such a good opening here for our Americans. More knights are coming over from the side. Horse archers are finally arriving as well. Kelazhur, though, double stable play behind this one. Not a lot of stone, obviously, in the bank. Beastyqt now trying to chase this one away. Wololo in the center is being cancelled, or at least stopped. And more speed here on those now. Erik is being chased away. Some towers here in the front to get some more vision. RecoN went for the really ballsy gold in the center of the map here. The horse archers trying to chase this one away. More stuff is coming over. Just feels like I want to see those scouts rather picking off some more carcasses than trying to join the battle already. Okay, 4 archery ranges now by DeMusliM. Villager count 31. State sits at 40. So solid 9 villager lead here. Maybe even 9.5. 2 relics. We see DeMusliM still sitting on 2 as well. Obviously, the more rakes you have, the less important is your villager difference. Because every single relic, basically 2.5 villagers worth. Okay, finds another sniperino here. I'm still surprised that he's not picking off more carcasses. Those 6 scouts around, I'm a bit surprised about that. Okay, maybe now some raids possible. Beastyqt, obviously the most uncontested player here. Ooh, those villagers need to run around. Oh god, some losses. Beastyqt taking a bit of fire there. That was a solid 4 or 5 villager raid. And I think you can take this fight if you are in the European team here. But maybe they want to go down. State now arriving with all his horse archers. Would be tricky fight, and everyone is kind of fighting here. Big clash, and it feels like the Europeans are disengaging, trying to make something happen here. Horse archer numbers are dropping quite a bit. Knights are running in the left, knights are running in the top as well, and now we see the DeMusliM disengaging. Nice defense here certainly by the Americans, pushing this away, but obviously we had 4 or 5 villager losses and not a lot of gold income for quite some time on a mine that only has 400 gold anyways. Whew. Okay, now some step lancers, finding some kills here. Not sure if that's the greatest thing ever though. Oh, TC, fire, not crazy. And, well, get some annoyance, but not the main story of this game. See the DeMusliM still running away quite heavily. 4 archery ranges. Uh-oh, that's a lot of stuff coming the DeMuslim's way. Let's take a look. He is sitting at 67 population. Healing could be an option. Just to make sure to be really clumped up. 85 HP. Still only 1 attack upgrade. Nothing else. And oh, I think the opponents are diving here. 14 villagers in TC. I think maybe rushing out a second. Wooden Fortress could be an option. Tower is trying to help out from distance. The DeMusliM is trying to micro this one away. Horse Archers still attacking. TC should focus down the Horse Archers. Scouts still fighting in the front. There's no real help coming here. The DeMusliM is doing an okayish job, but that has to be some losses for sure. If all those are now diving in for the woodline, indeed they are. Has to run away, and the DeMusliM, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, that will be some losses. I think rushing out its second Wooden Fortress, especially with the wood that he had, could have been an option. Beastyqt only now coming over with all his knights, and those actually are escaping mostly. Oh no, they're staying in there. That feels like a mistake, especially now with Beastyqt around and under this Wooden Fortress. Ungarrisoning here, but the DeMusliM down to pop 40, down to 22 villagers 16 minutes into this game. The top 3 and bottom 3 are belonging to a team. That is not correct. Absolutely not correct. You can check it over here. Okay, more villagers now moving over to another gold vein. 5 stable production. Lots of pastures around as well. I think you even need to add more pastures. Spawn might not be enough here. Feels like we need a hard carry from Mr. RecoN now, together with Beastyqt. Keep is there. Goes for more stables. Using those for production, for cheaper production. Makes lots of sense. Oops up. More outposts, and ooh, look at that. Even with Spring Golden placement. Interesting. So many carcasses that could be picked off. Most of the time one lies around. Okay, more scouts coming over here. And State still very active. Could still send some more to his teammates. Pasture count looks better for Kelazhur here than the one for Beastyqt. He's only at 6. Does not feel like enough for a 17-minute game when he doesn't have any other food. Whew. Red, yellow, and blue are typically in one team. Yes, that is correct. Now, typically, it has to be this way in this tournament. Because the one team joins 3 people, and then the other 3 join. To get yourself sorted who's going to be pocket. So it should always be blue pocket and green pocket as well. If I assume correctly. Okay, quite some nice raids here. State, what's his population now? 55 against 75 here. And that's a lot of idols. But yeah, the big difference, right? Look at that. We have 3 towers or wooden fortresses. That saves so many villagers. Going down to 28 villagers as well, though. So really returning the favor here. Well, we have another big raid. Holy moly, holy moly. Poor DeMusliM getting beat on this game. Still tries to micro his heart out. Villagers still shooting, but look at that. You can already see that's only 21 villagers. 8 in the wooden fortress, 21 in the TC, 17 idle right now for state. Trying to make something happen. Only 11 villagers really working right now. More knights coming over for the defense, and then DeMusliM can decide on taking a fight again. But more knights are coming over from Erik as well. Just feels like it should be enough though. Oh, instantly losing that warrior monk. Not the greatest thing ever. And Bap gets the kill there. But enough for the defense. While we see raids not fully ending, but kind of stopped for now. Let's go through all the populations quickly. State sits at 55. We have Erik at 75. DeMusliM 44, so 11 more there for the Americans. Then we have 71 for Kelazhur. 93 for Beastyqt, so 20 more in that regard. And RecoN has a nice advantage as well. Is at 100 plus the keep. Ooh, what a crazy game. And that's a lot of exposed villagers. Ooh. Yes, Tato stopped playing AV4. Best person to ask is Tato. RecoN is so good, crazy. Indeed he is. Obviously, completely uncontested. French player in the pocket, right? So, this is the dream to play. Oh, that's a lot of pastures. This, I think, might be an overkill when it comes to pastures. No? Oh. That has to be too much. I once knew the formula. What was it? Like 4 villagers per pasture? Something like that? Only horses? Well, it makes lots of sense, right? 3v3, you want to have mobility, you want to engage at different angles. So horses, knights, lancers, horse archers, scouts, warrior monks, all make sense. Phew. Okay, Beastyqt, I think, could take this fight here against Kelazhur. And Kelazhur needs to disengage, takes quite some damage. Now, State is joining the party as well. And we have some raid again. But RecoN this time around to punish this one. Or at least defend it a bit better. While we see DeMusliM tries to make something happen. And also has some friends around. Finds another villager kill. Don't really see this working too easily. More HP on those veteran knights. Let's see, do we have that same? No, went up with Guildhall as well. RecoN. I think that's a mistake. I think Guildhall is not a thing. In those 3v3s where you go for mass knights, look at that, 230 HP against 310. It's just so much better. But that's a lot of dead villagers. Oh no, he actually doesn't go for the kill. I think they only killed like 5. It could have been 15. Could have been 20 kills. But still, they get lots of the army. Ah, green is now coming over. I think disengaging makes lots of sense here for the Europeans. Maybe sniping some down. RecoN obviously healing up while retreating makes lots of sense. Warrior monks trying to disengage. Horse archers maybe. Always turning around a bit. Finding some kills could be an option. Oh, that's a lot of army. by Mr. RecoN around. And I think just after killing that tower, they could maybe consider taking another fight. Double conversion here. Beastyqt is trying to get out of it. And nice move. Those warrior monks defending the base quite nicely here. Oh, took those out of the Abbey of Trinity. Brilliant move. Brilliant move. Oh, still has 2 in his hands. So in total 5 relics. Hope we can see cam archers in team games in the future. I think they are too bad still. Not only camel archers, but also Abbasid. Maybe. Oh, that's no upgrades, right? Okay, double arrow slits, but that's it. And more raids coming in. Just feels like RecoN is playing the game of his life. Can now go up to Imperial Age. Also, Beastyqt has so many lancers. Where is he diving in? Obviously can't engage against the 2 monks. 1 drops off the relic. Okay, it's only it's 5 relics or 4 relics in total. Another try for Imp, and indeed we can see. What do we see? Where? RecoN? Where are you upping, my friend? It's not really progressing. Huh. Is he building it or not? Okay, now he is, but where? Oh! Red Palace to defend DeMusliM. He obviously knows that he will always have the production and he has the keep. That's interesting. And already has a keep over here while we see mass towers with sprinkler placements by Beastyqt. Crazy game. So many lancers out as well. I really like how different this Arabia clone game is compared to the game number 1. Ooh. Crazy move. Okay, now chill it out. Probably rush university. Think you What happened there? Okay, stop. Okay. I think biology is desperately needed. Obviously, Elite Royal Knight should be flying in as well. Let's take a look. Still not in production, so didn't save the resources. Would have loved to see that. Demo ship got wheels, yeah, something like that. Where are the Knights of Beastyqt or the Lancers? Ooh, those are numbers. Holy moly. Holy moly. Horse archers. Oh, this feels like a big fight coming. This feels like a big fight coming. And you can't really fight against all those towers because lots of them have upgrades. Oh no, this is a horrible fight. Kelazhur, you don't want to take this one. Obviously in the stealth forest, you can't really see it. It's now disengaging. Speed upgrade at least helps, but both taking for speed here. Both doing the spells on their Khan. And lots of knights are going down. And now intercepting with the horse archers here from the side. Maybe 2-3 kills could be an option. Finds 2 at least. Finds 3 and still doing some more damage. That was really costly. More armies coming over. And this seems like a really good fight. RecoN's army, let's take a look. Finally getting the elite upgrade. And then he is just dominating this fight. If he wasn't dominating this fight anyways. But of course, look at all those lancers and the horse archers around already. Ooh, Can Strabora and Beastyqt finish this one? 3-0. Maybe going into the semifinals of the $20,000 AoE Pro League. Looks pretty damn solid. We need one convincing fight though. Beastyqt now even reaching Imp. Oh, maybe waiting for him to upgrade. Beastyqt instantly clicking elite lancers as well. How far are we away? 50 seconds. Okay, just chill it out. And then take the fight. Knights are still healing. Royal Knights 270 HP. Maybe do we have timing with biology? Nope, not happening. Oh, now taking the fight at first here. Conversion happening. Gets away from that. Next conversion. That's the big comeback mechanic. Look at that in the stealth forest. Pretty beautiful move here by State. But opponent is just running away. Now one monk is going down. Drop the relic. And the others are moving forward. But now we have the big fight. Maybe the deciding fight of this tournament. Not really tournament, but the stage at least for those teams. And it feels like the elite Lancers are just clearing house together with the elite Royal Knights there at the top. Horse Archers from behind. And the DeMusliM, who got beaten so much, still got reasonable numbers behind this. The Monk conversions did not happen. And it just feels like this convincing fight goes in favor of our Europeans. The big favorites to maybe take the whole tournament. And they are going into the semifinals. 3-0. What a convincing performance here. Beastyqt and RecoN with the hard carry. Great, great play. DeMusliM somehow muscling up some numbers that I didn't really expect from him after being beaten so many times. Down to like 22 villagers at the 16-minute mark. That's something that normally should not happen. That he still has an active role in this game. Look at how low he was. Like multiple raids. So far behind everyone else. But State got rated quite a bit as well. Looks like he played double TC after that though. And yeah, RecoN, simply French. Extra TC then. Quite a nice play. And DeMusliM in the end, highest military numbers. How is that a thing? Together with Beastyqt and RecoN, obviously the best upgrades. Then they took the triple fight. G to the G. What a good game. What a good set. Especially game number 2. Probably one of the best games. Let's say top 50 games I've ever cast. And yeah, that's it for all the Hippo lovers over on YouTube. I think I will upload the best set of the day every day. Goodbye over there.